French Spy, and welcome to the French Spy's Toy Room. And today I will be unboxing a new RPG that I picked up from one of my favorites, if not my favorite, dungeon crawling role-playing game. It is X-Crawl Classics, from the people who make my favorite dungeon crawl classics. And it's X-Crawl Classics role-playing game by Brendan J. Lascelles, live streamed. What is it? Extreme dungeon crawling with cash prizes. Death is instant, but fame is forever. So if you ever want to cross like Smash TV or Running Man with Dungeons and Dragons, this is what you get. So I assume. On the cover here, we got what looks like a wizard and a fighter who's got, looks like a baseball, a football helmet on, fighting some sort of like Hydra, maybe demon, or no, that looks like it's the spell coming out of the wizard's wand there that is blasting the Hydra. And you can see there's just actually, it looks like they're in a stadium of some sort, and there's a lot to take in here. Looks like there's a rogue or something in the background. Just looks awesome. On the back, we got, looks like a fighter of some sort, but also looks like he's an American gladiator or something along those lines. And he's fighting just a mob of green skin dudes. What's it say? Welcome to X-Crawl, a fantasy world where the most popular sport is extreme dungeon crawling. Professional adventurers pit themselves against manufactured dungeons, live streamed via spell phones throughout the North American Empire. Each dungeon is designed by a dungeon judge or DJ who builds arenas filled with horrific monsters, lethal traps, magical hazards, and challenging puzzles that you won't find in your normal dungeon setting. You think dragons are tough? Wait until you're face to face with the hang gliding velociraptors, killy putty, zombie dance battles, and goblin go-kart races. Extreme teams dream of becoming superstar influencers and living celebrity lifestyles few in the Empire can imagine. They risk life and limb for endorsement deals and corporate sponsorships, slaying foes for fabulous cash prizes. Do you have what it takes to achieve eternal fame, or will you perish for the entertainment of the masses? X-Crawl is fun, monster-slaying, sports car-winning, crowd-pumping, face-on the cereal box dungeon fun. You've never seen dungeon crawling like this X-Crawl before. And it's a complete role-playing game of dystopian fantasy. So, yep, the good people at Goodman Games made this game. And I'm excited because I pretty much just celebrate everything that they put out. So, let's see if I can get this thing open. Oh, here we go. Got a little cut there already. Without too much trouble. Looks like there's a foil emboss on the cover here. What went wrong with that? All right, let's try again. So, I grew up with lots of things being stamped with foil, and I am a shill for it every time I see it. I love this stuff. So, let's go ahead and get this in a way where you can see it, and we'll be right back. Alright, so let's pop this baby open, and it looks like right from the start we got Coca soda and what looks like I don't know if it's what type of adventure it is, but we got two of them, and they just beat a Medusa or a Gorgon of some sort. And what else do we got going on over here? We got like a trolley or a train piece being dragged away by a dragon, and it says "Eat War." All right. What else do we got here? Looks like this dwarf has got some sweet glasses on, And this chick's casting spells. We got XCC RPG and Choca. Is it Shaka-Cola or Choca-Cola? I'm not sure. Anyways, what's next? What is next here? Looks like just a battle scene in an arena between a dragon and a party of some sort. Says this was the first printing. We even got, looks like a cell phone. What else? X-Crawl Classics. And it's just a page with some kudos going on here. Yeah, the book is for Joseph Goodman. Thank you for the game, brother. And let's just say the sorrows of the young Werther. And this just looks like it's a concert or a bar of some sort. Yeah, it's a concert at a bar. And there's just a lot going on here. This bartender looks like a bug of some sort. Let's keep going. Looks like we got some contestants. Looks like there's maybe it's either monsters versus a party or two parties squaring off. Got an introduction. Let's see, what type of characters can you be in X-Crawl? Looks like it uses the funky dice, so if you've never played Dungeon Crawl Classics, it uses your standard Dungeon and Dragon dice, your D4s through your D20, but it adds the Zochi dice, which are D3, D5, D7, D14, D16, D24, and a D30. You can get those dice offline. They're fun to roll, just like your regular polyhedral dice, but or you can download the app, which is free. There's like a Purple Sorcerer app that has all this stuff in it. What else do we got here? Ability scores and your birth augur. So, one thing I like about the Dungeon Crawl Classics game is it's just a ton of random tables. Like, I like to run it as random as possible, from your starting level 0 class to whenever you're leveling up, and if you're casting spells, there's random tables to roll on there too. I think it's just a lot of fun, but that's me, that's what I like. What do we got? Got some equipment, starting equipment. Got pictures of the races. Looks like your standard issue D&D race photo with everybody lined up like they're about to go to prison or something. So, getting to classes, it looks like we have an athlete, a blaster. I'm guessing this is a mage class. Okay, blaster. Yeah, number of spells known. It's got to be a mage class. A brawler. This must be a fighter class. This is the Amazon on the belt buckle there. Yeah, you got your action dice. This is a D20. Unarmed damage. Okay. Deed die. Yeah, so the deed die is really cool. In standard DCC, any of the fighter class or the dwarf rolls an additional die. That's the deed die that goes on top of your action die, which is your standard D20, and it adds extra attack power and strength to your damage. But if you with your deed die, you're supposed to call, basically you're doing a feat, and if you roll whatever the number that tops off here, if you hit and then you roll a 3 of the D3, you will do your feat on top of whatever extra damage you're doing. So you say you want to disarm somebody or something. It's just supposed to add, flavor to your character and make up for the lack of feats. It's just supposed to be kind of light. So, anyways, got a jammer, and this looks like a bard class. And bombs. I don't know. He's got bombs, so that's cool. Or no, he bombs. Okay. Look at concert messenger. What are you doing? You're an ordinary citizen of the North American Empire, living your life as best as you could. So your DDD told you. Oh, it's a cleric class. Unholy creatures. Laying on hands. Yeah, it's a cleric class. Got a specialist. Guess this is a rogue. Cool. And yeah, it's acrobat, commando, criminal, scout, crypt raider, dwarf mechanic, elf trickster, half orc slayer, halfling rogue. So some races as classes, just like Dungeon Crawl Classics. And what else we got here? Unless these all just fall under the specialist category. But I'm not sure. I'm just keeping on going. And, oh, there's just a straight dwarf. And the gnome. That's pretty cool. This dwarf's like wrecking some goblins right here. And the gnome. Gnome doing gnome stuff. Half elf. Dapper looking half elf. And half orc. Half orc, just a fighter class. Yeah, it looks like it. Deed die, action die, wild attack threat range. Looks like he crits on an easier number than your standard character. We got skills, and if it's anything like DCC, it's going to be skills light. Yeah, 2 pages, and it's just telling you how to roll your stats as skills, basically. Equipment, so that's cool. It's like at a store. It says it's a cleaver, 100% Allurium blade, Dwarven craftsman sale. Oh man, yeah, this store's got it all. Okay. Let's just skim through some more. What do we got here? Combat. It's going to teach you how to fight. Initiative. What's the overview? For the first round, judge checks for surprises. Judge and players roll initiative check. Character and monsters act in initiative order. Attacks are resolved by rolling dice, adding modifiers, and comparing the results to the defender's armor. Yeah, seems fine. What else do we got going on here? Critical hits. So yeah, so if like I said, there's lots of tables here. Each race and monster type has different crit tables. So like if you crit somebody, like you roll a natural 20, there will be a table to roll on, and dependent on which table you're rolling on, it'll do different things. Like say on this table, if somehow you get a 10, you center the foe's weapon. But on the same table, say you get an obscenely high number like a 23, you blow Crater's skull, inflict plus 2d8 damage with this strike. Foe stunned for 1d3 rounds, and the target permanently loses 1d4 intelligence and personality. So you just caved in somebody's head. All right. What else we got here? Grapple checks. Fame. So it's gotta be some sort of reputation system, since this is like current day with influencers and whatnot. Magic. You got a DJ going. And blaster material effects. Guessing this is the spells that you could get. Excuse me. Corruption. Is there so there's a spell list, and every spell has you roll basically on the spell to see what you get for the random effect, because sometimes they're better than others. And lots and lots of magic. TV clips, it said. Monster X Crawl, brief history, Crawl, aka the game. So, okay. Giving you sort of information on the world. Non-Olympic deities of America. Amazing rando. Patron spells, okay. They does not have monsters getting paid. Maybe I skipped it, or it's a super small section. One or the other. Giants, okay. Oh no, I just got to it now. Demons, dire animals, and looks like there is an adventure at the end here. X-Crawl's got talent. Okay. Adventures. So there's multiple adventures. So Ultraman, Tiger Kings, and Trench Hydra were the starting stuff. And then your appendixes in the back. And this is awesome. Just some artwork from the world. Look at this guy. He's got like a goblin in a headlock and he's taking a selfie with it. So awesome. So that looks like a lot of fun. I also had ordered some pre-made adventures just to see how to run the game. And so I got level 0 of X-Crawl Classics, Murder Mountains, Smackdown. There's that. And what do we got? X-Crawl Classics, the Crawl formerly known as Terror on the Tundra for level 1. Tropic Crawl Catalysm, level 2. Pretty sure the game tops off at like level 10, so. Please, X-Crawl Don't Hurt 'Em, level 3. This looks pretty cool. What does this say? Death in the Dungeon of Tomorrow, level 4. That's cool looking. Bay City Firestorm, level 5. And what's this say? Dooms to Go, an adventure compendium at Brendan Moselle. So I'm guessing this is just a collection of smaller adventures to add to your campaign however you see fit. Claws of the Corn Dog. Oh my gosh. Anyways, yeah, this all looks great. I can't wait to read the actual core book, see how it plays, and I think this will be fun for a couple of one-offs, one-shots or whatnot, and having fun with my family. Anyways, let me know if you've picked up X-Crawl Classics and what you think of it. If not, I will, after I play it, let you know what I think of it. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you next time.